5 people are dead and 25 more injured after a 22-year-old man allegedly opened fire in an LGBTQ+ nightclub in Colorado. Thank you for joining us on the Night Team. I'm Tom Lally. Police say the shooter was finally stopped by some patrons who intervened and subdued him. Colorado Springs police identify Anderson Lee Aldrich as the shooter. He was previously incarcerated in June of 2021 for a bomb threat incident. CSPD says he is currently hospitalized, and the U.S. Attorney's Office says the case is being investigated as a hate crime. Joshua Thurman says he was dancing when the shots rang out.
It was so scary. I heard shots, broken glass, bodies. This is the only LGBTQIA+ place in the entire city of Colorado Springs. What are we supposed to do? Where are we supposed to go? How are we supposed to feel safe in our environment when it just got shot up?
President Biden issued a statement saying, in part, places that are supposed to be safe spaces of acceptance and celebration should never be turned into places of terror and violence. Across the country, people are mourning the loss of life. That includes here in Louisville. Connor Steffen spoke with prominent LGBTQ+ community leaders earlier tonight. Connor, what's their message?
Well, Tom, those people, simply put, are in disbelief. You have to remember, it was just 6 years ago that 49 people lost their lives in the Pulse nightclub shooting that was in Orlando. Now, they warn of a growing trend of anti-LGBTQ+ hate in action across the country and here in Kentucky.
And was devastated. And the impact on our community is immeasurable.
Leaders describe it as an indelible mark left on communities in Louisville and everywhere.
I was saddened but not shocked to see the news.
In Colorado Springs Saturday night, police say a gunman walked into an LGBTQ+ nightclub and unleashed gunfire on people inside. So far, authorities report 5 dead, 25 more injured. Colorado Springs police say the mass shooting is being investigated now as a hate crime.
I feel confident that regardless of the shooter's motives, that they were not mistaken about where they were walking into last night.
In the hours since, the community out west has grasped on to one another, remembering tonight the lives lost. Thousands of miles away, right here in Louisville.
Know that others are fighting like hell to protect and preserve LGBTQ rights.
Support flooded various timelines from the Louisville Pride Foundation to LGBTQ+ businesses and Congressman-elect Morgan McGarvey, tweeting, quote, "I'm tired of saying there is nothing we can do when we do almost nothing to limit access to deadly weapons, and many of our leaders fan the flames of LGBTQ hate." And that is the message tonight, coming from Louisville leaders, including Chris Hartman with the Fairness Campaign.
To be who we are, unafraid, unabashedly, authentically ourselves, and we'll never stop, regardless of the threats that continue to compound against our community.
He says no matter the strides his community makes, events like this spotlight the continued cost some face for simply being who they are.
We know this can be some tough news to have to follow, so we want to put some sources right here on your screen for you. Again, everyone we spoke with tonight couldn't stress enough, if you're someone who finds this particularly distressing, if you're struggling right now, to please use the resources available to you. Tom.